Hi, my name's Mark. I've done a couple of videos. I want to do another one regarding symptoms of withdrawal when coming off Valium. Some people I don't think they realise the extremities, how extreme that Valium withdrawals can be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and say a few of them. Okay. Some of them are broad terms. So I'm 10 months off 20 milligrams of Valium. The worst of the withdrawals stopped about 3 months, 4 months, but still there's symptoms that just don't go. Brain fog, anxiety, strange sensations. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you all the stuff that I went through, okay, and try and explain it in my own way. These withdrawals come in waves. You can be borderline anxious, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get this really strange, bizarre feeling. You're not in touch with reality. You get the anxiety, and then you get, I don't know why, because your whole brain is involved in this withdrawal. The memory part of your brain is also involved. So what you get is extreme anxiety, and then like any memory that you've got of anxiety, it pumps them into the forefront of your mind. Then you get made up kind of imaginary anxiety situations. You get them as well, and so you're imagining anxiety situations, and you're getting the old intrusive thoughts of your old anxieties that you've had in the past, any traumas, any arguments, it's a torrent. It just keeps coming, and you're forever challenging a thought. Stopping yourself thinking, and then you start thinking again, and you stop it again, and you move on, and then it's there again, and it comes in a different form, and there is just no letting up. There's no escape. This is one of the really hard things about Valium withdrawals, because you just can't find an escape. But what else we got? Like a psychosis type. You got this chemical running through your body, a bad poisonous chemical that's pumping through, and you can feel it in your glands, and in your body, and in your stomach, and in your muscles, and it's just an awful sensation through all your nerve endings. All your nerve endings are all fried up. Let's see. You can't think properly. You can't make decisions. Anything that takes a decision is just seems to be so just hard to do. Even talking. Just choosing the right words and things like that can be difficult. Doing this video, I tend to do videos when I'm not feeling that good, but I'm not really writing away, because if I was writing one, I couldn't sit in front of this. I couldn't do it. I just, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, some more of the symptoms. These are kind of physical things. Light sensitive. Light, just my eyes ache from the light. Sun allergy. I think I'm allergic to the sun. I know I'm not, but when it's sunny, my eyes hurt. I don't like it. My hay fever feels like just ridiculously disproportionate feeling. Extreme sensitivity. I'm extra sensitive to every movement and every muscle in my body, and and it just gets, you feel like you're under a magnifying glass. You're the one doing the magnifying. Extreme sensitivity, the tinnitus, just ringing in the ears. When you're anxious, you be just ring. As soon as you wake up, you know, you get this tinnitus and anxiety, morning anxiety. You're easily spooked, you know, a noise, just a strange noise, and you know that just starts your anxiety off, and it triggers it off into like a storm, and you just can't stop it. It's really difficult, you know, and you feel like you're not in control. You see, you lose control of, you know, of your feelings. You know, the anxiety gets more than you can manage yourself. You see, this is why you feel like you're going out of control. You know, you do feel like you're going mentally ill. Some of these symptoms are going to be bizarre, okay, but these are what I went through. I had, you know, headaches, sinus aches, eyeball aches. I felt like there was a pain drilling from underneath my gums and teeth, pushing up through my teeth, you know, and that just really uncomfortable. A buzzing and electricity under my skin, like a zzz, strange, like I'd had wet my finger and stuck it in a plug socket. It's the sensations of feeling like you've got bugs under my skin, under my scalp, or a worm, you know, that kind of, you know, goes down here, and you know, you can feel it. It's just muscle. It's just nerve endings and muscles, but it feels like it's moving and it's alive. That can freak people out. What else? Loss of feelings in the face. You know, you can't feel what your face is doing. Cramps in the chest. You know, you get angry. You got anger, and then you get tense, and then you get cramp because of the tension. So you daren't get angry because you'll get tense. You know, and you get cramp. You know, shaking, twitching in the eyes and in the eyelids. You know, blinking and twitching. Very embarrassing outside in public. Awkwardness, chest pains, panic attacks. Panic attacks are by far the most frightening thing when you're out. Memory drops. You know, you just lose your memory. Bam. You know, you'd be talking about something and then an awkward silence because you've lost what you were talking about. You've forgotten it. I've written these down, so I'm, you know, forgotten coping skills. You know, you just don't know how to cope. You've forgotten how to cope, and you know, you're in a situation where you just don't know what to do. You know, and you know, when you're you know, my age, 43 years old, you should have, you know, you built up a whole bunch of coping skills, and you're comfortable with yourself, but not when Valium withdrawals. You've got no coping skills, and you're totally uncomfortable. What else? You feel empty. You feel like you're a husk. You know, you've got nothing inside, a blank slate. This is serious. This drug is a serious thing to come off. Okay. Shuddering vision. You know, you know, things move like that. You know, in your vision, awful. I had this one feeling that I felt like my brain was being twisted, like, you know, being wrung out like a sponge, and I was out in the city when that happened, and that was funny. Yeah, hallucinating, and when I say hallucinating, I don't mean seeing things in there, but you see moving patterns. You know, any lines or anything, they all start to move. Shadow bugs. You know, you see things out the corner of your eye. Peripheral vision, kind of hallucinating. I think I'll probably have to stop this now. So I'll do another video in a minute. But I'll mention a couple more. Stomach turning all the time, like irritable bowel syndrome. Stomach's turning. You know, obviously you sleep. You can't sleep. Lack of sleep. But this is the most bizarre thing. When you take a daytime nap, you feel like you're falling off a cliff, and if you do actually get to sleep, you wake up and the chemicals are all surging through you. You know, you're all uncomfortable and you're all bent up and achy, and just you know, I don't know what happens when you sleep. It must send your chemicals wrong. 10 minutes are up. Be back soon.